Hello, my lovely Virgos. Welcome to Secret of Self Shaman. We're going to be doing a reading for you. Today's June 25th. I don't know why they're wanting me to tell you the date. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's June 26th. So, you hear a lot of readers say, okay, everything's timeless. And that is true. However, I don't know why the date is so important. It has been for the past several readings. So we're just going to see what comes out for you, Virgo. What are you needing to know? Let's do it. I've been up early this morning, enjoying the energy. All right, so come on. All right, there's a lot going on here. Virgos. You're definitely giving your energy to something. Oh, y'all are actually asking. Something doesn't feel right to you, Virgo. Something's not feeling right to you. Something that's like, oh, okay, so maybe this is like a new emotion. So what's going on in your 3D world, your physical world? A lot of y'all are really needing to water your plants. And your, this is about your feeding and hydrating your emotions. Okay. You're feeling empty about something here. So there's a pretty strong message that came through to you. But the message, you didn't really hear all of it. You only heard, there's a piece that you are not quite clear on. It's like you're understanding a concept that was given to you, a message that was given to you, and you realize that it's so far off from what, you hold like dear to you or passion or something. And then, but you are being influenced by this is knowledge, this knowledge that you're giving. And what you're doing, Virgo, is that your natural reaction to something, you're like waiting and giving more to what you need to do with this message. And like, it's like you're being really great and discerning what, is being offered, what this energy is to you. Okay. So this might have been a message that seemed, or maybe from a younger person than you, that okay, this is like a younger person than you that has gone through a lot. And you're also trying to give your own knowledge and wisdom. You're taking whatever from this message that you received and you're trying to replicate it maybe as well. So what does Spirit want to tell you? So you're looking at whatever the situation is as some kind of protection that you need, but you're not feeling like you're hydrated enough and this is emotional hydration. I know that sounds funny, but this is a pretty strong message from like the soul space. Your soul or your higher self or the universe is trying to, this is somebody in your life that you're trying to help complete a thought of some sort. Wow, okay, so whatever this is, how you're looking at it is this person is trying to protect themselves. Whatever this message is, it seems like a balance of protecting like physical space almost. Okay, yeah, and here this might be about the ideology of a home, a safe home, safe environment. I think that you're rejecting something, some kind of emotion here that is trying to be offered to you that is a very passionate emotion And you're unsure. You're unsure, Virgo, about what you should, who you should connect to in order to feel stable. And you don't see that this is actually healing information, or you're trying to. You are trying to awaken to this being. You're trying to make this emotionally stable. Whatever this message is that you're getting, this is about a passionate message, and you're trying to reshape. You're trying to be able to look at all sides to something, because other people are happy in this message, but it seems, whatever this message is, my gosh, Virgo, y'all are really having a hard time. It's like you can feel whatever this message is. I mean, it's come to you. Does this have to do with moving physically? No, there's just a lot of stuff here. So I'm just going to tell you, you need to decipher with what it is actually you. Like, what is your situation, okay? Because I'm having a very difficult time trying to pinpoint. So the general energy here is that there has been a pretty strong, passionate, fast message that's come to you. You're trying to use discernment. What I mean by discernment means you're trying to critically analyze the information. You do realize that there is a piece that seems a little vague to you, but you're choosing to kind of give more effort to what is being said instead of emotionally reacting. But then you have this message, I think, is coming from either your younger self, and you're trying to explain it to somebody else in a way, but it's almost like you're emotionally dehydrated. What do I mean by that? I'm meaning that your emotions are absorbing the passion of your reaction, and they're not leaving room for a grounding, stable effect, okay? So you have this owl in here, this is emotions, and you're trying to take flight. This says shift your focus to a positive view. And so how can you do that? We are all interconnected, linked by a magic thread. Believe in yourself. You have magic in you. So you do have the ability to communicate what you're needing to feel stable. Yep, here's the wisdom. You are the wise one, Virgo, in the zodiac of, as far as like tarot goes. And this is a food for thought. I mean, look at this. This is a food for thought. And then after that is the flow. Okay? So, and then when you start doing that flow and that food for thought, creativity starts to emerge. Okay? And this definitely is about communicating something that you've never been able to communicate before. This is a concept. It's very out of your element. Look at that. This is a Lovers. That's making a decision, but I don't feel like this is about making a decision, or making a decision to connect with somebody that is very different, mentally different. What in the world is this, Virgo? Let me know. Yeah, this is a decision. You're trying to make a mental decision here. And you know what helps Virgos, yeah, in order to have just a small victory where things can feel not so mentally trapped for you, okay? Let's get some advice for you here. So this is basically the reason why this message has come into you. Yeah, returning home. The reason why this message is coming to you is because you are wanting to have a more stable mental process when things come into your world. Here's the burden basket. That burden basket is about self-reliance. The Shah of covering yourself in warmth, in joy, in growth. And the burden basket says the best way to do that is to, when you're going and visiting somebody, or someone is coming to visit you, that you leave the burdens for right now. That's that 6 of coins here, where it says, okay, give to this right now. That's what you're doing. You're giving to the critical thinking part of your emotions. And then this is, look, and you have storyteller, the 29th. The 29th is probably very significant to you. So there is expansion in the story that's being told. And being able to be in a place, Virgo, that's, okay, got the message. I got the full-blown message. So Virgo, what's happening is that you're learning your burden basket. You're learning that when something is really disturbing you inside, something very passionate, emotion, especially when it has to do with loss, you are now being able to hear the story of someone else, even though you don't fully understand all of the story or the motivation behind the story or the action or behavior within it. And you're starting to return home to yourself, which for a Virgo, returning home would be groundedness. You're grounding yourself emotionally, physically. That is absolutely gorgeous. Virgo, congratulations. Let's see what else we have here. At the bottom of this deck, it says, Feast of Plenty, Choices and Their Consequences. So I think that what you're doing here in this message is you've got two types of truths. And now you're starting to understand, Virgo, that just like the bee, when you're spreading the pollen or you're collecting, and what are you going to be bringing back to the beehive? Your actual collective souls, like the like-minded people. What are you going to bring back to them? After all your travels and all the stories and stuff that you've heard, all the truths of other people. Look, heart home. This is the 27th. So something is just really specific about the 29th and 27th. And it says compassion. So Spirit's asking you to bring compassion to whatever this message that you've received, the story that you've heard. Okay? And if you do that, you'll be able to balance and be able to see things clearly, and be able to move without feeling obstructed in that mental entrapment of feeling helpless. That's okay. And you have the me talks, repair the body, mind, and spirit. And then you have the cosmic womb. The cosmic womb, the divine feminine. Wow. That is one strong message. And at the bottom of the deck, you have a clear contract here. Covenant, sacred contract. It's cleared for you to write whatever you want to now on here because of this process that you're going through. And so, yeah, it's time to empty and replenish. And, okay, you already know this, Virgo. You already know that you have to empty out the well, the emotional well, and how the ego is driven. And it has the number 58 on here. Okay? Vanishing mirror. This is, yeah, this is huge, Virgo. Wow. Okay, so let's get some last messages. What does Virgo need to hear, like, right now? What do you need to hear right now, Virgo? The 9th house. The 9th house is spiritual growth. The 9th house is also mid-November to mid-December. That's about understanding everybody's truths, expanding your knowledge, and then teaching. And then you have the 5th house. So this might be something about when you were a teenager. Passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. That's singing your own song with passion. So how can you, Virgo? Once you do that, once you vibrate to your own rhythm, a flock of like-minded people will come to you, around you, be around you. This is like community-based right here. This is really great. The same, yeah. And then you have fixed. So it says stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. And this has to do with earth, fire, air, water. So you might know a Taurus, a Leo, a Scorpio, or an Aquarius that will help you. Someone like that has that kind of mindedness that will help you. And then the last, oh, you got Leo. So that might be for somebody. And then you have self-confident, loyalty, and creativity, self-expression, and embodied truth. So this is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo energy. That they're very, they're very passionate about when they speak. And sometimes they can kind of get a little like what people would feel like is aggressive, but they're just so passionate about it. Okay, so let's pull 2 more cards and then we will end this reading. I hope this helped you in some way, Virgo. You deserve it, babe. Something happened on the 16th. Something happened on the 16th. Or is going to happen on the 16th. You have the 4 of Pentacles. That means abundance. Look at this. Do you see that this, you have the hawk or the, whatever this bird is, it could be an eagle, that is giving you a message about a naturalist, and I don't know what that is. It's the 4 of Pentacles. But you're welcoming this message, but you're also protecting yourself at the same time. That means abundance is coming to you. Material abundance at that. You're using this message somehow. You're using this message somehow. And you're spreading this message. That's like the bee. And it says you have the, yeah, so this is about love. About people coming together. And then, yeah, here your Ace of Wands. You're replenishing. You're going from that 8 of Wands, which is about passionate messages that come very quickly, unexpectedly, travel, things like that. And then now you're regaining your passion and creating, you're starting to calculate this. Oh my gosh, that says Ada Lovelace, mathematician. You have a biochemist and a molecular biologist, Elsa Lazzarelli. Something about this is like a test tube DNA. So maybe you're recreating the DNA of your family and how they communicate, or everybody's allowed to have their own opinion without you being emotionally reactive. Whoa, that's serious. I want to pull so much more. Oh, let's just do one heart message because this feels very hearty. You did get the heart house. Okay, so you got a lot of messages there. A lot of uncertainty. This one says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Wow. Then we have this one. That's beautiful. It is important right now to take a step back and spend time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Then you have this. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. I feel like I need to tell you the story about sacrifice. And sacrifice actually really means is to make something sacred. Did you know that? And Virgos, y'all, that's in y'all's house, that is in your sign, is about service and sacrifice. Interesting. Here's this one. And this one says sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm happy for you, Virgo. It seems like you're really, really growing. Love to love you, babe. Bye.